Right now, attorneys are preparing for an expected court appearance of accused murderer Alec Murdaugh. He was charged last week with the murders of his wife and his son.
Paul and Maggie Murdaugh were found dead on the family's property in Colleton County last June. News 2's Riley Benson joins us now live from Walterboro. And Riley, you had a chance to speak with legal experts ahead of tomorrow's hearing. What did they tell you?
Aaron, Carolyn, Alec Murdaugh will be in court here tomorrow morning to face a judge for a bond hearing. Now, legal experts tell me a number of things could come out of tomorrow morning's bond hearing, or they say the judge could just decide to set a bond and move on. Regardless, all eyes are set to be on this courthouse you see tomorrow morning when Alec Murdaugh is back in court.
The lawyers are wanting the public to think, hey, we've got this in the bag. We're so confident about our defense, we're going to go ahead and request a speedy trial.
Alec Murdaugh's attorney standing firm that he was a loving husband and father and had no involvement in the murders of his wife and son.
They're trying to control the narrative, and they are going to give us some hints of his defense as they have in the past.
Murdaugh's defense is set to argue for a low bond and a speedy trial, while also asking for evidence to be revealed. Former South Carolina Attorney General Charlie Condon says the state is likely planning for all possibilities.
Operation here would be strategizing relative to what arguments the defense may or may not make.
Condon says a speedy trial would limit evidence presentations due to the number of experts likely to be called by the state and the ability to schedule the hearings.
It is possible at this bond hearing we could have, properly so, lots of discussions about what evidence the state purports to have relative to supporting these charges.
The recent indictments lack details about the murders. Condon believes the defense will look to draw out some of the evidence, something he says the state will likely do its best to protect.
And I think the state needs to be thinking in terms of do they want that to happen? And if they don't, to have a plan, a prosecution plan to present to the court as soon as Wednesday.
A bond hearing taking on the life of more, garnering the attention of the state, and this outcome will likely shape the path of the trial.
I would suspect that they will be putting on a dog and pony show again about, this is what we want the public to know about. This is what we want you to hear. Look over here.
Aaron, Carolyn, two things to note tomorrow. We might see some victim impact statements from Maggie Murdaugh's family or the Murdaugh family itself. Another thing, something that could be discussed, is Senator Harpootlian's legislative responsibilities and how those could impact a future trial date. For now, live in Walterboro, Riley Benson, Count on 2.